mama for doing such an amazing job. She's a blessing to all of us, and we really, really appreciate it. Let's give her a big round of applause, everybody. All right, I walked in this morning. I know we had about 23, 24 players. I saw maybe about 10 that were here to of the boot camp. Um, I'm just gonna say this, and I say this about our program all the time. We try to give you every single tool available to us. My mom's a little Japanese lady, and she always says, "You can take a, if you're hungry, I can't eat for you." She always speaks in these Japanese slogans. If I'm I can't drink for you. Well, if you want to be a good pool player, I can't be a good pool player for you. D. Atkins and Brent Jackson can't be good pool players for you. It starts with personal responsibility and the whole notion that you really want to get better. So when we provide you these tools, and D is a busy man, as everyone knows, take advantage of that. Okay, don't go home and be like, man, I should have went to one of them boot camps. Because I tell you what, the ones that were here, I've already talked to 3 or 4 of them. They had an amazing time with D. D was an all-around champion. He knows his stuff. He's trained the best of the best. He wants you to get to be the best player that you can be, but he can't do it for you. All right. At some point, you have to put your shoes on and your belt, tighten it up, and you have to get out there and you actually have to make it happen. Okay, so that said, he's going to be back tomorrow. He may not be back Saturday. He has some family commitments. He's going to kind of see how that goes. So I'm just telling you, if you missed it today and you really want to get back in on the boot camp, don't say, well, I'm just going to go Saturday. Don't live your life like that for one. Okay, don't do that. It may not come. You need to take advantage of these things when they present themselves. All right, that's what it's all about. All right, so won't say any more about that. That'll be at 10:30 tomorrow morning. I'm also going to make myself available. I've had several families and juniors that were interested in the Level Up program. So it's really kind of hard to sign kids up during the matches and so on and so forth. So I'm going to make myself available tomorrow during the boot camp. And so if there's any parents here that want to ask some questions or want to find out what the program's all about, we would love to have your kids in our program. We just gave a bag tag away to Trey Chumley. Trey Chumley is the 164th kid in our program. That's in the United States. And then, like I said, we're in 7 countries at this point. It's really an amazing thing for them to be a part of. And let me just think real quick for the kids who are in our program. And they don't know, but I know. I know the ones who are working hard. I know the ones that are in the top 25, elite 25 every month when we do the journey contest. When you look at me and you say, I'm working hard, Chris, I'm doing really well, you are or you're not. You can't hide from the numbers that are in the app. Okay. So again, it's a tool for you to utilize. And if you don't utilize it, well, that's just your own fault. You're missing out. Okay. So I encourage you to put the work in, keep working hard, log your hours, get to 2,500 hours, get to 5,000, get to 7,500. Start paid when you get to 10,000 hours. All right. If you want a jersey sponsorship, you're like, well, how do I get a jersey sponsorship? Well, there it is. I'm giving you the route to get there. Okay. So anybody that's asked me about a sponsorship, a jersey sponsorship in the past 2 weeks, there it is. Get to 2,500 hours. Work hard, earn it, and it'll be given to you. Okay. All right. Moving right along. Rail Yard Level Up Summer Pool Camp. I do have the dates for that. That's June the 22nd through the 25th. We're going to have an amazing camp here. They're going to provide the juniors. So get your kid out of the house. Get them over here to the pool room. They'll get fed. They'll get fed. Nothing but good stuff. And they're going to become better pool players, maybe introduced to the game for the first time, whatever it may be. It will be worth their while to come to this. Jason Bonza, raise your hand right there. Jason Bonza and I are kind of co-heading that up. And so to get signed up for that, don't miss out on that opportunity. Okay. That's June 22nd through the 25th, and also July the 13th through the 16th. There will be another second round of the summer pool camp. Okay. $5,000 added Thunderdome 9-ball junior open. It's going to be up at Houghton Lake, Michigan. That's the one I mentioned yesterday. That's June the 14th through the 16th. That's minimum 5,000.
I buy my own house.
He is a part of that event as long as we're excited to be kind of putting on this event. It's a really, really great opportunity. It's going to be low entry.
That's what happened yesterday.
There's later entry. We're going to have a great shift tournament on Friday night. And it's Saturday, Sunday, we're gonna have an amazing night.
So we had to delay it for like 9 months.
You can see anything, everything. All right.
That's insane.
It's hottest tournament ever.
Tonight we're gonna do the break and run just a little bit differently. We did do a break and run last night. Taylor Brown got drawn for that. We're gonna set the break and run to go off at 7 o'clock. Okay. 7 o'clock, because we had a lot of people asking when we were gonna do it. So I'm just gonna set it up. 7 o'clock. Check. If you'd like to get tickets, come see Billy. Their tickets are 1 for $5, 5 for $20. It's a $500 break and run, $50 a ball. Okay. And then as you can see behind me, all right, it looks a little different back here, doesn't it? All right. These are amazing trophies here that have been sponsored by Stim Billiards, Corey Wolford, and Treatford. They're awesome. If you get a chance, if you come by and check them out. We're not just going to give these away. You're going to have to earn it. All right. Today's a big day. Some of the players are already been eliminated. Some of you are making it further into the tournament. Today's the day. All right. Make it happen. Also, thinking about this with Billy, and I told her, I said, I think I've got a good idea. We do have some extra jerseys that are over there. And so obviously all the juniors were able to get a jersey. That's great. I'm glad that they did. But I want to do something for the parents and the coaches and the people that are bringing the juniors here. Okay. So the jerseys are $50. Normally they're $50 a piece. Okay. That's kind of a retail. Actually, they're more expensive than that. That's a really kind of like sale price, honestly. But what we're going to do for the parents who want to be here and kind of be a part of it, do 2 jerseys for the parents for the price of $60. Right, so basically it's 2 for buy one get one free, whatever you want, however you want to say it. But anyway, if you'd like to do that, if you'd like to go ahead and get a jersey for the parents and the supporters, everybody wants to get one, go see Billy. She has a little sale sign up there that she's made, and pick you up a jersey. These are sweet, sweet jerseys. I love walking around the pool room yesterday, and I love seeing them on. They're vibrant, they look good, and In the Box has done a wonderful job on those. All right. Big thank you to our sponsors, Predator, also Classic Billiards, TLR Vending, Joseph J. Long, Attorney at Law, In the Box Sports, Wolfden Billiards, Hughes for Christ, Hitch Homes of Kentucky, Thomas Van Eck of the IQ Ball, and Rail Yard Billiards, our beautiful host location. Let's give a big round of applause to our sponsors, please. All right. Anybody go home and watch the Knicks Spurs game last night? Maybe some? No? All right. If you didn't, and I caught the tail end of it, so I'm not trying to pretend like I saw from start to finish, you missed the greatest comeback in NBA history in a playoff final. Okay? The Knicks were down 29 points in game 4 last night. They were down 29 points in a basketball game. And they came back, they tipped it in with about 2 seconds left to go ahead. Spurs couldn't finish out, and they completed the best comeback of all time. All right. I mean, the reason why am I talking about an NBA basketball game? All right. The reason why I'm talking about an NBA basketball game right now is one of our codes, and it's code number 8, is never give up. Okay. The Knicks last night, Madison Square Garden, they never gave up in that game. All right. They always thought that they were going to win. Now, if you were a betting man, you'd say, I'd bet my house that they wouldn't. Guess what? You'd be homeless today. But all those guys were betting that they would make it. And they did it. They pulled off and they made NBA history. So, for all you guys that are out there that are in the losers bracket, all right, and maybe you think you've got to draw some monster in this next round, all right? Don't go there. Never give up. Play your hardest. Play like it's your last rack that you've got in your entire life. Because really, that's all you got is the next shot that's guaranteed anyway. Sometimes it's not, but most of the time. All right. So play today like it's your last. All right. Never give up. All right. Let me throw a little message out here to the parents and to the coaches and the supporters of the juniors that are here today. I kind of spoke to them yesterday. I want to speak to you directly today. All right. And I've met many of you. And if I haven't met you, please come up and introduce yourself and stop me while I'm running by and to say, hey, I want to meet you real quick or whatever. I love to meet you. All right. So let me just say this. It was brought to our attention yesterday that there was coaching involved in a match. All right. All the coaching really needs to be done before the kids walk through the doors. All right. Or after the match is over, you know, you want to say, hey, maybe you think about this shot, think about this shot. That's fine. Okay. But during the match, I think it's really, I don't think it's very good to be coaching. All right. It could shark the other player. It's a distraction. Your player, your person is in the box, to speak. It's their time to shine. Win or lose, that's how people grow. Okay? So that's all I'll say about that. I'm a parent. I understand. You want the best for your kids. All right. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, if we let our kids fail,
You didn't
okay.
up and down that road.
Okay. And if they get an opportunity to learn, they're going to learn
Because
how
it
to.
might cease your nuts.
They won't lose all the time. It's okay to lose. No shame. All right. Another thing I was going to bring up is some parents on qualifying
Because
sites.
I'm in the hardcore.
Their kids are qualified. Because they can go they're young kids, they're 20 and under
That's Facebook.
kids. Okay. Now,
You're,
they're showing a little bit of their, I use this term in a nice way, ignorance of this beautiful game that we play. If we're in the NFL and we put Math Man in there to block a lineman, an NFL lineman, that's different. Or if we put Tristan Coffey in an NBA game and he's guarding, you know, Shea Gibbs Alexander, that's of course it's unfair. All right. Pool is completely different than that. And there are young kids. All right. There's some kids in this room, and there's some kids in our program that are 6, 7 years old, and they get in the box and they play against bigger or stronger opponents because they want to get better. All right. As a parent, as a coach, let your kids learn. Let them fail. Okay. It's not the world. The only way they get better is by doing things like that. Okay. All right. If you want to love, support your kids, just love and support. I guess is the bottom line. All right. Message to the juniors. Message to the juniors, real quick. Just reading some Facebook posts and things on the way home. There's always this thing about Fargo. All right. And Fargo rate is a number. It's just an arbitrary number. And in my mind, it's really a meaningless number. And we put far much weight on some silly, ridiculous algorithm that tells you that you're better than somebody. And D will tell you that ain't where it's at. Like, your skill is really the measure of your heart. That's the Fargo rate. If your heart's bigger than the other kids, hey, then your Fargo rate is good, right? Don't get caught up on these Fargo rate situations.
that's pretty cool.
Don't get worried and like, hey, I'm only a 585 and I want to be a 700. I mean, those are great goals to have, okay? But in the end, and against another player, it's really just you and the table. Okay. That's it. That's the essence of the game. All right. All right. Let's get to the one pocket. Everybody here real quick. Everybody ready to play some one pocket today? All right. Okay. All right. Go over some quick rules and then we'll do a quick count and then we'll get going. Okay. And we got a big bank match here that we're running up against. And we want to honor the players that have gotten to this point. All right. One pocket rules. We're going to race to 3 today. All right. We're going to race to 3 and we're going to race to 3 in the losers bracket. And then the final will be a race to 4. All right. The final, we're kind of considering doing all the finals on Sunday. So my message to you is, if you're making it far into the banks, all right, we're going to try to go on and play the bank final, and it'll be played on this table in front of everybody. And we're going to try to play that late in the afternoon enough to where people are home and people are watching, because we want to get everybody to watch these finals. Okay, so just we may run a little bit longer tonight. Just be prepared. Still got a little bit of banks to go. We got to get the one pocket and hopefully get a lot of it done to get ready for the night ball starting hopefully at some point tomorrow. We're going to lag for the first break, and then it's going to be alternate break after that. All right. Obviously, has everybody played one pocket? Nope. Is there nobody that's never played one pocket? Okay. Okay. Well, let's talk about it. So we're going to rack 15 balls in the middle. It doesn't matter what order they're in whatsoever. You're going to determine before, after the lagger will determine which pocket is going to be his, or the bottom two pockets. Okay. If you make a ball off the break, you're going to re-rack. All right. Is there such thing as an illegal one pocket break?
One ball has to go to the ring.
Okay, if everybody didn't hear that, your ball has to reach a rail after the break for it to be a legal break. All right. Again, if you make a ball that does sometimes happen, just go back, re-rack them, and do it again. Okay. We are going to put a time limit on today's matches. This is very, very important. I need everybody to understand.
Oh,
Guys, all right, you got me back there? Okay. All right. When you start your one pocket match, somebody pull their phone out, whatever. All right, everybody's got an iPhone, smartphone. Start your timer. All right. Okay. At 2.5 hours, if you fall into a one pocket match, you need to come and get either myself or Mike. All right. Basically, that's going to be kind of a warning. All right. At 3 hours, we're just going to go to the table and we're going to do a ball count. And whoever's ahead in the ball count at that point is going to win the match. Okay. We just can't have 4 and 5 hour matches today. And one pocket is a game that, is conducive to that. All right. Does everybody understand? Okay. Yes. Yes. Good point. I was just assuming that if it would that late, that it would be a hill match. But yes, absolutely. Thank you, D. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay.
that's about
Threat or a foul results in a ball penalty. Obviously, if you have a ball, on your side, you have to spot that back up. If you don't, you owe one. Okay. All right. Any questions about any of those rules? -3 loss. -3 loss of a game.
not really, but
Basically, there'll always be scratch. So like if I have a foul, so he knows how the ball.
then it's even. You can do that.
They're going to do that so that like three fouls, 3 seconds, not three. But also they'll do the where basically so Chris starting get a high ball, he doesn't have to. He don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Good on that? Okay, that sounds good. All right, are we doing all ball fouls today? All ball fouls?
Hard to watch, so it's,
No.
it's just like in the 9 ball stuff, so lots of that. Touch it all, it bumps it up, yeah. Touch the ball with your shirt, you hit the ball with your nose. Foul unless that ball or this ball. See the guy, I'm shooting this ball here. I go for 14, you want 2 rails. Like, I know it's bad to what I'm doing, so that, right ball. So if you foul yourself or something,
Okay, thank you. Anybody have any questions about that? Everybody pretty clear on the fouls? Okay, all right, good deal. Uh, one last thing. We are going to try to start the one pocket as matches are kind of come available. Obviously, after the Calcutta, we'll do the draw. That'll be posted on our Facebook page for you to share out. But be ready. You just got knocked out of the Banks tournament. That's how we're going to start really kind of backfilling some of the one pocket matches by being ready. So, okay, everybody good? All right.
Hey, it's on the brackets, guys, listen. So I can't transfer the list from yesterday. So the phone numbers you gave me yesterday don't transfer over. Unfortunately, Fargo rate ain't that fast. So if you don't get an alert or whatever, don't worry about it. I'm gonna call all the matches. If you don't get an alert, come see me eventually. I'll put your phone number in, you'll start getting them. If you get alerts and you don't have a way to do it on your phone, make sure you come and tell me who won them. So just kind of go the old way, just report the wins and stuff like that, like you did yesterday, will be good. So we don't want to get into disturbing too much stuff.
Okay. All right. Here we so what we'll do it like yesterday. When we call your name, please come up here. That way everybody can see who they are. Some of the kids have never played against other players or maybe never been in this environment. So let's at least get everybody up here. We are going to start off with 2 blind bids for the, and while I was thinking about it, I've been asked about payouts for the banks. We should have that probably this afternoon. I think Billy and Dee were going to meet with that on that real quick to determine that. So we'll hopefully be having some payouts. What we'll do is we'll write it down and we'll post it right here on Mike TV's booth. That way everybody can come by there and check it out. Got any questions? Just see me or see Billy, and we'll be able to help you. Okay. One last thing, one last piece of housekeeping. I got to see a lot of matches yesterday. All right, I feel like that we were really, really good in the sportsmanship category. I did see, and I'm not going to say anything specifically, but I did see some things that were probably a little bit out of line. Okay, in terms of what it is to be a junior professional pool player. Okay, the way that I look at that is number one, you know, how you act around the pool table. Okay, it's okay to be excited and it's okay to kind of, wear your emotions on your sleeve, so to speak. But I was on the stream yesterday with Hayden and Payne were playing their match over here, and I'm just gonna brag on Payne real quick. The one thing that I really appreciate about Payne McBride, and if you play him or watch him, you can't tell whether he's way behind or he's way ahead. You can't tell anything by the way he presents himself at the pool table. Okay, he's very stoic. He just has a very level head about him. His emotions don't go up here, don't go down here. Don't ride that roller coaster. Find a happy medium, find where you're comfortable, and just play the game like that. Okay. We have other events that we can do that are more fun, and the junior chip tournaments are like a little bit more fun. Okay, let's carry ourselves today in a professional way, especially if you're on these two tables right here. You're being displayed to the world. And so if you are really trying to get people to, garner attention and, hey, look at me, and, do it in a good, positive way. Don't do it in a way that's going to, take away from your energy. You work too hard at this game just to, short circuit your ability to connect with other people, to push your brand, so to speak. So does everybody understand? Is that not
Good.
hate to be too hard, but okay. All right, good. All right. Okay.
That's pretty.
Let's go get this one pocket account started so we get this day going. I'm going to start the first client bid at $100. $100.
I'm gonna
Like
mute
100
those
here?
kids. All right, these guys just started.
You're on it. Yeah, somebody messaged.
It's been on the whole time. I just had it muted when you were doing the auction.
Oh yeah, okay. Jersey looks good on you, big dog. Like it.
Oh yeah, thank you. All right, we should have arena audio. I can't have that music so loud, but This has been a very anticipated match, and it is Final Four the ace side. The other match is also Final Four the ace side. And that's Bryson and Connor. And that's Final Four the ace side. However, thanks to Bonza, who made a little flyer and hyped it up, it's really cool to see all you guys in here this afternoon. Hit the like button, please. More people to discover. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Most people are probably already subscribed, but they had the player meeting going and stuff, so. The kids were misbehaving. How funny. There was a little confusion because they're starting the one pocket and the banks is at about 70% finished in the bracket. I mean, it's fine. We can work around it. There's some one pocket games that are starting. But here we're playing banks. Colston played a set last night, 10 ball. But he was on the table. He was practicing banks a lot. He was trying to play banks, but the opponents that they found, they ended up playing 10 ball. He gave a spot, and he did not win. I wanted him to win. I was gonna bet on him actually. I was gonna put something in it. Some M&Ms. I will tell you this. Colston is really confident. He wants to make some ground in this tournament. He says he's going to be in the finals of the banks. So much so that he bet me a meal. I said, "Yeah, I'll do a little something with you if you want. I don't care. I want you to eat anyway." But I was like, "You know what? I can't. I don't want to bet against you. I want to root you on because he bought a cue from me. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's right, man. I mean, I'm on your team, kid. You got heart." His goal is to win one of the 3 events. I know that. I would say his realistic goal. Hopefully, we don't have any power issues today. Mm,
The one pocket bracket is now up and
that's pretty reasonable cross side bank here. Nice shot. It's gonna be hard to beat Hayden though because he plays on this table all the time. He's got hometown advantage. He's got fresh watermelon on the table right next to him. There's a table with fresh snacks and energy bars and stuff like that. Some fruit for all the players to partake in. I believe much of it's provided by his grandma, actually. Cross the 8. Colston's climbing uphill a little bit mentally, but I think these guys will be a good rivalry. I mean, I believe they're the same age. Hayden wins the first game. The break's really important actually in bank pool because if you get a good layout, you can actually run. You can run out. Get the 5 and out. I seen Dennis Regoyo do it at the Derby. I streamed it twice. He almost got, it was like 2.5 racks that he ran. I don't see too many options. The 9's in the path of the 8. Maybe this 9-ball cross corner. Yeah. Trick is leaving. You don't want to leave anything if you miss. There you go. Nice shot. Huh. One rail on the 3. Yes. You don't want to leave it easy cross side or cross corner here, though. Kind of can't help it with all them balls on there. Yep. Straight back on the 2. Gotta tighten it up a little bit. The 8-ball's not bad either. 8-ball might actually be, well, I guess they're about equally even. He's trying to stop the cue ball so he can play the 8. Maybe the 3. Yeah, you better play that straight back 2 ball and drill it. Think he may have made it. Nope, too much rail still. Wonder if Colston's been watching Earl Strickland lately. He's wearing headphones now. Question is does he have any music on in the headphones, or is he just like trying to cancel out distractions and such? Them cross side banks, man, those are so high percentage. It's tough to win when you leave those shots. 8 ball. Stiffen it up a little bit. No, playing safe. Okay. This is a real straight back. You want to see these guys playing 9 ball? Hmm. Well, originally they were supposed to have a challenge badge. I mean, I could see that even being possible still if we can make time for it. Too much rail. You don't want to leave. Man, that's bad. Leaving that 6 ball is like just like piece of cheese. 7 ain't bad either. I'd play the 6, but yeah, 7. Huh. I mean, you must not have been able to see the 6 because to me that was super easy. High percentage. Wishing I was fishing. Wow, who shoots that shot? He's playing the cue ball. Didn't cut it enough. Worried about hitting the 2 ball, really. I think it's 2-1 Hayden ball count. He's playing defensively. He got the rail. Hayden's probably been playing banks with Louis over the past couple of years, so it's a pretty good player to learn how to play tight, how to play when to play aggressive, play the score, fires it in. Hayden was the first pick in the player auction. He needs 1. Colston needs all of them. And nothing looks really appetizing now. The right shot is probably to make the 9 and put the cue ball in the jaws, sir. Can't help but leave the spot shot unless it's like corner hooked. Might be playing the 6 ball here. 1 pocket. He hit it pretty good. So hard to win when he's down 4-1 balls because he's got to play offense. And obviously, if he leaves 1 ball for Hayden, he could be in trouble. He's in trouble here. He's got cross side on a 1. You got to hit that pocket speed. 2-0. Yeah, he's plays offense and defense. Definitely gonna go far. We are playing alternate breaks. At least at this tournament. Fires it in. He's got a chance to catch up here. No. I mean, there was 2, there was 3 with the bank to 1. One ball. Now you got balls holding up pockets. Stream is laggy. Stream hasn't dropped a single frame since it figured out that my hotspot is far better. I'm gonna show you this real quick. See this gear icon on the video player? If you're lagging, it's probably on your end, but if you adjust the bitrate quality, you can pick it up better. It shrinks your bitrate. And I usually reserve that for 4K streams that I try to do, but my tech is so far ahead of anything, but the internet can't take it. Nice shot. All right, he's got a chance on cross side. Pretty high percentage shot. Man, you got balls up and down table. It's just hard to not leave anything. The top bank players will tell you you want the cue ball froze to the rail, no matter what you're doing when you end your inning. Man, he floated that really, really nice. Clean, nothing hit anything. Casual speed. Look where the cue ball is. Trying to end it off with a 4-railer. Wow. If the 6 isn't there, he's definitely banking the 2. Hayden's got more value in his innings. Even when Colston does make a ball. Hey. Oh, he didn't call it? 3 and a side. All right. We haven't seen one of these yet. These are pretty shots. That's Billy's favorite shot. Well, lucky for Colston, the 8 is stopping the easy shot on the 2. But this is a cross. Fires it in. Yeah. Part of the pocket. Really tough to keep up with that level of offensive firepower. Is really something. Oh, you want to see the bracket? All right, I'll show you the bracket. This is Final Four of the A side, as well as the other match that is featured on the table next to this. Actually, that's my horse. I got a Canadian horse. I imported a horse. He plays very well. I mean, he's relatively unknown. He's a 660. This is probably going in. Don't call it a comeback. Two to one. I really want to say thank you to everyone who shared the post to promote this match. Because I seen it around quite a lot, actually. Obviously, if you can, please subscribe to the channel so you get the notifications. We'll be here all week doing all the juniors. One pocket is starting. Obviously, we'll finish up our bank matches and then feature some one pocket games. But I need to talk to these guys, see if we can get the balls to rack on this side of the table so it's not the other way around. So then we can really enjoy the game of one pocket, because most of the game is moving around the stack, right? At least the first 30% of it. All right, now he's thinking a little defensive here. That's good. He was on the rail. I mean, obviously there's something somewhere, but when you're on the rail like that, it really gives the guy something to think about. I don't even think the 1 is a really good choice. Fine, and come back down table with that thin off the ball, come 3 rails down, but contact. What do we got? Straight back? I thought he'd play the 9. Guess that's a two-way shot, but we lost the line of the hole. Five ball, fires it in. Too much pinch. Man, there's really very little here. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with probably bumping the cue ball and putting it behind the 4. Like, get to another inning. If it's the other way, then obviously you can't see nothing. And you'd be frozen behind the 4 or duck behind the 2. There would be no shot. Three ball? One ball. He's got to hit that window, though. Man, he did. Wow. He hit that window. The little gap. Fearlessly. There's a statement right there. I'm accurate. Bonza bought, I think he bought Hayden, or at least got half of it. Oh, Hayden's got one ball. That's definitely a bank pull shot right there, even though you're not making a bank. Think if Colston can implement more of that into his game, it'll tighten up a little bit. Do the same shot off the 9. Or does it go in here? Okay. He leaves 7. No, he doesn't. 5's in the way. Cross side with the 9. Nope. Yeah, that's not too bad. Cross side with this 9. Runs up table. Yeah, I can't use that camera. It's SDI. I'd have to run a 80-foot HDMI cord over. Picking up a couple points here. He should have made that one. If you're playing good defensive bank pool, you should not even see those type of shots. So when you do see them, you got to make them. Good cue ball. One ball each, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Let's see who's on. Two to one. Cross side, I gotta fire this ball.
Raven Cooper and Landon Thomas.
Definitely gonna shoot at that ball. 2-2. One rail cross side. He's holding the cue ball. That's important. Oh, that would really been good value for him if he made that. Two in the side off the 9. Or with the 9. No? One rail 8 ball. There might be a 2 railer here out of this corner. Yeah. But it smells like cue ball.
Pull it straight up.
Three 2 ball count? Is like the 8's froze. That's okay. I'm gonna come off the other ball. He doesn't leave anything. I don't see anything. Just leaving him an opportunity to go down table if he wanted. Ooh, that's nice. I mean, that's what he wanted to do because obviously didn't want to scratch. He's in the Joes. Trying to twist this 5 ball. Dream 1 pocket shot. He hit that pretty intelligently. If I don't make it, it's okay. I'm gonna freeze him on the balls. I don't know. What's the? I mean, he might left something with the 8. Not really gonna mess with it. Spot it up. think this shot's totally free unless he wants to return a four-railer on the 8. Okay. He's ahead 3-2, so he might shoot at this ball. Little nibbles again. You can bank this inside if you really want to, but I don't think he's doing anything. Doubled it up. I imagine the shot here is to come off the edge of the ball, come 3 rails down, back to the short rail. That's the shot. He wants to get it froze. Not froze. I mean, I was about to say that's probably the only shot he's got, but he almost scratched. He's probably gonna shoot this 3-ball and draw his rock. Like, try to draw it ferociously. No, he stopped it. Cross corner with the 8. I'd love to see this match go hill, but I think Hayden knows how to get more value out of his innings. Like, I said that earlier, but Colston is playing some more defense. Oh, there's a nice one. All right. Three rails. To the cue ball. See what happened there? That's why you get the cue ball froze a rail. More pace. Man, if he made that, he really had the advantage in this rack. Wow. I think he needs 1. I mean, there's nothing here, but that's good. He's thinking about the cue ball very much so, putting him in the jaws. I mean, it's not easy to shoot out of the jaws. He's gonna leave him straight back. Some kind of angle here. It's an off angle shot. Maybe 4 rails. No, playing safe. I like how his mind is being more conservative now. Tightened up. It's like he realizes he could possibly actually win this game and give himself the chance to win if it's 2-2. This one is definitely going to leave cross or straight back. That's a great opportunity to win the game. If it stays on line. Nice job. Hey, we got a battle, kids. Now you realize he played so much tighter than that first game. That's learning how to grind in this bank pool. 2-2. Nice young matchup here for sure. Wow. Okay. I mean, that could be a slight mistake there. I mean, he's probably supposed to make that ball, right? You leave this cross side on the 5, maybe the 4. You can get something started here, though. Get some offensive going. There's a missed opportunity. So he's got cross on the 5. He could probably cross 7. Too much rail. One pocket family of shots. Now we got cross corner on the 4. Oh, or the cross side on the 8. He can definitely get ahead in this inning if he can make these shots. Are you serious? Wow. Look at this, disappointing. Being up 2 balls is huge on this. You only need 5. Then you just gotta just keep playing tight. This is quite a stretch here. You might play this 1 ball cross side. Oh, cross corner. He has fired a couple of those in. Stretch that one in. Well, he starts out in the lead. That doesn't go past the 9. Don't see too many shots here. Certainly this cross is possible. Two rails with the 5. Stick him on the 3. Two-way shot. Yeah, ideally he doesn't want to keep the cue ball down here. He's just kind of poking it down table with a possible chance to make a ball. Something might pop out here. I mean, I think he can actually make the 6 ball.
One pocket. Colston Matlock, Spencer Lawson, table 14.
Yeah, 8 wasn't much of a problem because it was only halfway in the pocket, sticking out. Ooh. Man, these kids are battling. This is a good match, man. This is fun. Hayden knows one. And Colson's got one. Might have two if he fires this in. He lags this ball. I would have thought you would have put more speed on it, but pocket speed's good because you're holding up that pocket. It's defensive. It's also defensive for you because your pocket's held up too if you want to try to shoot at that hole. If Colston can get one more here before Hayden gets even, he's in a real strong position, I think. Four rails. Cue ball's loose. Wow, he's kind of lucky that eight's sitting there, but there's two rails on this cross side, possibly. Two times cross side. Yeah, that's the shot. TV Mike was right. Just didn't hit the execution button. He loves that shot. He's pretty good at it. And Colson's got one and Hayden knows one. Hmm. Austin X. It's corner man. And these guys are playing real tight. Look at them crazy trophies. Humongous trophies. D brought him in yesterday. He's like, hey, can somebody get the door? I was like, no way. I mean, if they want a rack down there for one pocket, I can zoom in and just make it look reverse, but it's not natural. Swinging for the 9. Whoever gets this next ball is super important in this set. Really not too much here. Gonna float this down there. No? Alright, now that's silly. Did he change his mind in the middle of the shot? Because he looked down there and then he bumped it. I mean, that's super silly. Super silly. Hayden owes one and Colston's got none. Just set himself back. It's like when John Wick's trying to get up the stairs and the guy shoots him and he falls down 20 stairs back down where he got when he started climbing up. He's got to do it all over again. Oh, I'm right here, bro. This is my main production setup. Ooh. A little more speed on that. Oh, he's left him something tasty here. Cross side on the 9. Okay, well, he just left him the 4. Pretty sure. Gotta go for it. Nice ball. All right, we're back to the same position. Hayden owes one, and Colston's got one. Man, that would be huge if we made that 8 ball. Think. Nothing wrong with that. Although he leaves him a pinch bank on the 6 reverse, but I don't know if he's gonna play it. He's playing him behind the 3. I don't think he's playing the shot because he's not cutting it reverse in the face. That's a good shot. Good shot. You can only do that by being here. It was clean. Two rails. All right, there's the ball that he owed. So is Colston 1, Hayden 0. Ball count. Guys are really grinding, man. It's actually something people will look back on and be like, they knew when they had to tighten up, and I mean, you could see that Hayden even tightened up more. Nope. Titties. If you can see the 1, he's firing this 1. Or the 3 for that matter. That's 2. You can get this cross side with a 9. He almost locks up this game, in my opinion, mathematically speaking. There's a lot of spectators that have seemed to walk away. You guys don't realize what a good match this is for 15-year-old players. It's a really good match. It's 2-0, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 times on the 6. You don't see these 2-time cross-side banks very much, but he's playing the cue ball. That's why he kept it down here. He's definitely going to play this 6 ball, try to stretch it out cross-side. And the cue ball stays down here by the 8. Leaves him in the 9. If he wants to be aggressive. Oh, 2 rails with the 8. Playing the cue ball. Great cue ball. I miss my buddy Troy Jones. He did the best bank commentary. He definitely picked up on a lot of the finer points of the game from him, and watching a lot of the banks at the Derby and stuff. I really enjoyed doing the banks of the Derby. Did a lot of stuff remotely. Even this year we did a bunch. He's like, no. I don't think there's anything wrong with just rolling into the 6 ball. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna message Troy. He hasn't commentated with me in quite a while. Hello. I'm streaming, man. I'm doing a great bank match right now.
Who's playing?
Hayden and Colston.
Oh, did Colston win last night?
No, we did not. I didn't have any of it.
He didn't seem like his heart was in it.
He made some mistakes.
Yeah, he normally don't make them. He missed some shots too.
Yeah. This is a good match. Tune in.
I will.
All right.
Did you are you giving money to that Royal Rumble that Robbie's doing?
Yeah. He wants me to personally be there, but I don't know if I can. But that's massive if it does.
He ain't gonna get very many people.
Well, I told him he shouldn't be single elimination for one time.
Give him 50% for first place. What the fuck is killing?
Yeah, I gotta get off there, man. I get it.
I watch it.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, bud. Constant interruptions. You know, I tell all the women I'm busy. Don't call me right now. So. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 3-2. Colston. Yeah, it's not possible. I think it's 2-2 though. Yeah, thank you. I'm just trying to do a rudimentary math. Sometimes it's difficult. LOL. But I guarantee everyone's enjoying this matchup. Ever since it was 2-2 in Hayden's favor, it's been a different style of play from Colston. Hayden's actually kind of lucky to be up 3-2 right now. I mean, you can bank the 1, but he's trying to stop this from having a shot on the 1 or the 7. Look at this shot. Wow. That was huge. He protected those balls pretty well. It is 3-3. You're missing a great match, Bonzo. This is sick. I mean, I'm almost thinking you're supposed to bank the 1. But Mm. It's 3-3. Mm. I mean, if you shoot the 7, you don't want to leave the 1 for an easy cross side or cross corner. But I think you got to shoot it. I would think it's pretty high percentage to pocket it. Just safety. Just safety. He's trying to hang that ball so he doesn't leave the cross. He doesn't leave the cross on the 7. So maybe he should have been more aggressive there, like he has been early on in the match. I mean, that's kind of what got him behind. But what? Ball stuck. Bonza to the rescue.
Check it out, guys. For only $24.99 a month, you get all the live TV channels and networks you can handle, basic and advanced channels, premium movie channels, all the sports leagues, even wrestling, boxing, and your UFC fights, okay? Do you got a Fire Stick, an Android box, an Apple device, another web platform? We can help you. Let's get streaming. Send me a message and check it out today.
All right, the ball has been found. That's stuck in return somewhere. This is not what he wanted to leave him. Man, this is very tantalizing. That looks pretty good. It's got good turn on it. He needs a 1. I think a lot of people in this room might be disappointed if he makes this ball, but I'll be happy for him because he had to show a lot of heart to get there. Congratulations. Congratulations. Colston is the winner after being down 2-0. I was just happy to be here to watch that and be able to pay attention to it. It's a real blessing to watch that match in person. Man, he's happy. He's excited. This is obviously the shot that would have at least even up the value in the balls right there. He's gonna make that bank without crossing it, without kissing it. I mean, we don't know exactly where that was, but go back in and look at it if you like. All right, we do have another match on the other channel as well. I have not even looked at the bracket to look at the score. I've been so emotionally invested in that match. Let's see here. Connor Scruggs and Bryson. I think Connor won actually, because somebody was clapping. I think that match is over. We're gonna have another match up here in a minute. Stick around. I want to thank these sponsors on behalf of Chris Curtis and the event in general. Would not be possible without their support. I want to say 45. Figured they're pretty high. I want to say, but they might be 50. He's over there running the tournament. He's the director of this. Texted my buddy. I said, "Lucky he didn't have confidence."
Stream room, get ready. That's one moment on TV, table 12. We've got, you know, 12. That is one bucket.
All right, guys, we are going to do the chair match for the banks, even though the tournament's behind. As far as like the bank pool, like there's still plenty of stuff to do on the B side. This is actually Zach and Caleb. Caleb's up 2-1. The other game is Taylor Brown and Connor. You can probably see both of them in this camera. But we're going to do the chair match in the arena. And I'm going to restart the feed for that. Connor. Huh. Connor Scruggs. Don't know much about him. Beat Bryson. 5 minutes? Oh. Okay. Well, that means we're going to restart it, kids. So hit that subscribe button. I'll restart it right now. Come back in 2 minutes. Please subscribe. Thanks a lot. Hit the like button once you see the video.